Well, hello, folks. We are back on Hobo's Hollow, and this is a continuation of my journey in learning Farming Sim 22, and also a special joint project with Atomic 67. And I've already done one episode on here, and he's done one, and in case you haven't seen his, I would suggest that you go check it out. But at the moment, I am looking for the dog. I don't know if anybody remembers from my last episode. I had tried putting the house here for the puppy, and it ended up not working. I could get real close. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't hear anything, but I would get real close and I'd hear the sound of what was like a dog lapping water, and I was terribly frustrated. So off cam, I ended up putting it in kind of over at the corner of this building over here, and I think it worked. But then Atomic tried it, and he told me he was able to get it to work right where I had placed the house in the first place. So I'm a little confused because I don't know where my puppy is. Fill bowl for the Lincoln. Lincoln, huh? Alright, well, at least give him some food. Here, puppy, puppy. Oh, for goodness sake. Where has that dog gone? There he is! Or she is. Maybe all it took was just bringing out a little bit of food and giving him something to eat. Yeah, I think I told the story last time that we've recently lost our dog, so I know it maybe seems kind of silly, but means more to me to have this in here than even the finest tractor. Come here, dog. All right, let me throw a ball just once. I gotta give this a try. Can I pick the ball up? There we go. Let me see. I'll chuck it over there. Go get it, boy. There you go. Gotta play with the dog. That's pretty cool. They bring the ball back. That's awesome. Oh, now you can give him some love. Look at that. You hit the R key and they turn over. Yeah, it's about like what our remaining dog does. She always wants her tummy scratched. That's pretty cool. Anyway, like I say, definitely go check out Atomic's video. This is kind of interesting how we're doing it. When I started a save game, or rather he started it, and I continued it. And then when I was done with my episode, I sent it back to him, zipped it up. Oh, puppy, are you going to follow me? Yeah, you follow me. Do whatever you want. And so I sent it back to him. He recorded his episode, and now it's back to me. And so I'm going to see what kind of damage I can do. And one of the things I wanted to try today. Oh, actually, you know what? That reminds me of something. I have a special gift sitting right beside me in my computer here, and I need to get this thing going. Somebody who maybe would rather remain nameless sent me something to help me keep time. Last time I think I mentioned something that I hadn't started a timer, so I didn't know kind of where things were in the episode because I was trying to keep things at half an hour. And this one here, I don't know that I'm going to be able to keep it to half an hour. We'll see. And I forgot to start it, and it ended up being 45 minutes. Well, just a day or two ago, I got this special gift in the mail that's this little cow. I wish I could show a picture of it here. I probably have one somewhere, but it would take too long to look for it. And you twist the cow, and it's a timer. It goes clear up to an hour. And then I think it dings at the end. So I got no excuse for going over 30 minutes any longer. So I'm going to wind this thing up. And I'm going to put it on 30 minutes. And I'll be kind of curious as I listen to this again to see kind of if I can hear, because I don't know if anybody can hear that. Can you hear the ticking? Maybe all you hear is the wind inside the game. I'm going to put this right by my desk here, and when it dings, I'll know that 30 minutes has elapsed. But today, what I wanted to do, and you'll notice time isn't moving. Oh, dang, you know what? That'd be so nice if the puppy would come along with us. That'd be pretty neat. I'm gonna take a brief tour, if you will, of Hobo's Hollow. You know, we're kind of down here in kind of the lower quadrant, if you will, on the east side. So I'm gonna just take a meander, kind of up and around just to see. And there's no way I'm going to be able to explore entirely the whole map, but I figured I could see part of it at least and get beyond kind of where we're at. And I got to say again, I am totally new to Farming Sim 22. So even running the menus in here, like this circle map over here, is totally new to me. Anyway, I'm going to go out and explore. Whoa! Yeah, that's the problem of being out of cab. So maybe I better stay in cab while I get kind of out on... Oh, that ain't the open road. Let me see here. And I probably ought to check the radio, because I'm in Hobo's Hollow. I hear they have their own radio station just to see kind of what's going on. Is there anything playing here? Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Hello, folks. Hobo's Hollow here.
Oh my word, what a ditzel it sounds like is on the radio.
You got traffic and weather together every few minutes here, and well, the traffic, folks, it keeps on a moving. Oh, there goes a car right now. Imagine that. In the weather, it looks like it may rain or it may stay sunny. We're gonna find out. Anyway, the time is 9:09 and we're kind of stuck here. So oh, this doofus is oh my, get on the road and us. Oh my word.
Oh, that is ghastly. I gotta turn that off. I can't imagine they pay someone to work at a radio station like that. Oh, the poor guy sounds like he needs to be put out of his misery.
Traffic and weather together on HOBO.
All right, that's enough of that. I'm turning it off. Well, now, let's take a look here and see if we can visit one of our neighbors. Hello.
It's Mrs. Tibbles, you numbskull, and you just took out my mailbox.
I'm very sorry about that, madam. I think I can fix it.
Yeah, you better be sorry. If my husband was still living, he would kick your butt.
Well, I'm very sorry, madam.
Mrs. Tibbles. And by the way, another thing, when you were working the field the other day, you were dusting off my petunias. You'll be lucky I don't sew the pants off in you.
Okay, ma'am. You have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll be back, some other time.
Don't bother. Miserable.
Okay, Well, it seems like we haven't endeared ourselves to the neighbors, so, perhaps we'll head on a little bit, and I'm gonna have to have the hired guy come over here and fix this lady's mailbox. Very terrible to have accidentally broken it for her. Oh no, what's going on here? The Circle C Saloon. Maybe this is where you come when you're thirsty. And what's this fella doing out here by the sign? Maybe I can go talk to him too. Hello, sir. What are you doing out here?
Well, we're the Circle C Saloon. Come on by and get yourself a root beer.
Okay, that's wonderful, sir. After the treatment I just had from one of my neighbors, I could probably use something stiffer than that.
All we got, sir, is root beer on tap. We got We got amber colored root beer. We have black colored root beer. We have root beer, root beer. Go on in, sir, to get your root beer.
Okay, I don't know if I have time right now to have some root beer, but I'll take your advice. We can at least go see what he's talking about over here. Circle C Saloon. Okay, so it appears if we drive around the back side of this, it said on the main map, aha, here it is, that it's a place to tip. You know what I wish? This is Circle C Saloon. We're going to look at something here real quick. Maybe someone can help me out in the comments. You know, in the older versions of Farming Sim, I could come in here and there was kind of this marketing square where you had all the commodities, but this shows only station by station, and it seems like in the older versions, the stations were across the top, and you could kind of tell not only which stations, you know, sold wheat, like in this example, but you could also see each particular station what was sold at the station. Well, now it appears you have to scroll through all of these crops just to see which station does which. So I was kind of looking at this a little bit earlier. I think potatoes, yeah, you can bring potatoes to Circle C Saloon, but it sure would be nice. And maybe there is a way to do it, you know, and boy, there's so many items in here. That's what would be really helpful if you could tell at a glance what it is without having to look at all of these things, you know, to see which one goes to Circle C. It'd be even nicer if a guy could tell, you know, going into this here, like I put on the help menu, it doesn't show me what's sold in here. But maybe there's a way to do it. And I just don't know how. So something that where if you come in this particular trigger, it'll tell you all the products that are sold there. But maybe that's just asking too much. So drive around here. I think that's probably the front entrance. If I had to go in and get the root beer that one guy out there advertising with all of his energy is doing. Well, let me just see here. Oh, well, there's a lady up there, and here's a man right here. Hello, sir. That's a very fine beard. Yeah, well, he's not very talkative. Hello, madam. Do you have a root beer?
I think we have the best root beers in town. Matter of fact, I think we have the only root beers. If you want a root beer, you're gonna have to come in the front door.
Okay, madam. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm probably pretty busy right now, so I'm just going to keep on driving and exploring Hobo's Hollow. Don't mind if I do. Boy, some of these people here are just psycho. But she was nice, and it looks like she has a whole table full of people up there enjoying a fine meal. So we haven't gotten very far from the farm, but we're going to head on down the road. Oh, that's where this man is walking to. I wonder if that house belongs to him. Could be. Oh, here's another gentleman we could talk to. Let me stop by here and see if he knows anything about this particular area. Hopefully he doesn't mind if I just park here in his driveway. He parked a little close to his car, and he's standing there in his bathrobe. Hello, sir. It sure is a fine day.
Fine day, my clavicle. And do you have my newspaper?
No, sir. I'm not the newspaperman.
Then what the Sam hell you doing on my property? You better get a move on, son, before I call the police.
Now, why would you do that, sir? I'm just trying to be neighborly.
Yeah, you guys going around with all your big tractors and stirring up dirt and ruining the environment.
Ruining the environment, sir. We don't do that.
Well, you're making a lot of noise and ruckus. Too much for me. Now, why don't you get out of here and scram?
You know what, sir? That sounds like an excellent idea. I'll leave you to your peace. I would have thought the people of Hobo's Hollow would be more welcoming, but I guess not. At least my dog is trying to follow me out here. Yeah, go get him, boy. Go sick that mean old man. I think I'm going to stop just going around and talking to people here, and I'm going to come down the road. It appears we're finally away from the area. There's a nice little stream, it appears. That's pretty cool. Can't really see the water moving, but that looks pretty decent. I almost wonder if it isn't even on a slope, which is all the more amazing. Oh, where did it go? Huh. Well, maybe it was just a ditch. Now we're crossing over a river, kind of a major river here. We have an impatient red car behind us, but I believe up ahead, and see, I'm just at all these massive fields. I got to remember this is a 4X map, so it's really good sized here. And I think there's a town coming up here. I can't do two things at once. Now, kind of like with that other one, I can't tell where everything is. I'll maybe just take a gander down here. Still followed by that guy. I can't even slow down. Let me just duck in here. There's another person scurrying across. I've learned that if I... Maybe I'll just try it with this dude. It's really interesting. He's gonna stop when my car is there, yet I can... Oops, ran over him. That's kind of cool that he stops and waits, though. Oop, kind of stuck in the tree. Dairy, that must be where milk is hauled. That's bread. Well, it looks like bread, but then on the door it appears to have a wrench or something. That looks like a restaurant kind of over there. That looks like a garage of some kind. And that's a tip point kind of over on that. Oh, that must be for the dairy. So there's all these different buildings, and I maybe need to talk to Atomic to see kind of what all of them are for. Yeah, come over here. This has got to be some sell point here, I would assume. Oh yeah, probably right in there. We'll just skip around that. Boop. Oh yes, I just nicked the corner of that. And maybe you can even pick stuff up. You know, you can also drive under here. I don't know what you would pick up there. It just seems like some big storage areas. And this over here looks like some kind of a factory too. There's that truck trailer over there blocking the road around the building, if you will. I gotta say, making towns is probably a tougher area of mapping because there's so much detail. Oh, now look at this. I recognize this. Back in Farm Sim 15, there was this mod called a Ruben Schneider, or however you say that. I think all you did was you put potatoes or sugar beets in it, and it would turn it into cattle feed. But I don't know what this thing is. I can't imagine they would have a feed maker sitting kind of in the middle of nowhere, so looks like a bunch of rock almost around here. I don't know, maybe you take the field rock here and dump it off. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, over here, we'll slide into here if I can drive over there. This looks like a gas station. I don't even know if we need any gas. Oh, whoop, that fella decided he wasn't going to go into the store. Let me just go talk to this fellow over here. Hello, sir. Who are you?
My name's not important. The question is why did you leave your vehicle running in the gas station?
Well, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I was just going to drive on through, and I figured I'd come in here and use your restroom.
The restroom is only for paying customers. My goodness, but you are so impolite. Where do folks like you come from? Some tells me you're from down in California. That's where all those rude people come from. I'm just an old man.
Yes, I can see that.
You don't have to agree with me. Now why don't you get on out of here before I call the cops on you?
Okay, sir. I'll be on my way. I am really starting to wonder about the people here in Hobo's Hollow. It could be that Atomic has warned them all I'm coming, and they're trying to get me to leave for some reason. Anyway, with a guy like that, I don't need any of his gas. He had plenty of his own to dish out. Now, these other areas, I don't know what's going on in here. This looks... That's another... What is that in the door here? That symbol that has, like... I keep saying a wrench. Is that what it is? Let me see what it does. Oh, I see. By the spinnery. Okay, well, at least now we know what this building is. Maybe that's how factories are set up? Is that what's going on here? Hmm. Maybe it was some other buildings I didn't explore. Oh, just able to make the turning radius there. Kind of head on up here. Well, this is kind of a big open area. You know, kind of in the old days when you had a big open area, you could put a placeable in there. I'm not sure what kind of, there's like a little spot to buy something? Is that what that little symbol means? Aha, yeah, this must be the vehicle Whoa! Oh, that's interesting. You press the button here, and then you get out of the store, and it puts you around the corner. Well, that's kind of an interesting way to do it. So this must be where you pick up new equipment. So if we ever rent anything, I'm assuming it'll be up here. Oh my. Is this a rusted bucket of bolts back here? That looks like an old school bus. That's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely some old equipment back there that's seen its better days. Alright, let me go out of here and see what else is available to see. This must be another tip point. For what? I don't know. And, like I say, this is where I need some education. I have no idea what goes in there. Can you drive all the way around this? Yeah, it appears most of... Oh, and something gets tipped back there. Well, there isn't anything to tip it into. That's kind of counterintuitive. But I wonder, do all of these buildings, do you have to purchase before you're allowed to deliver anything? Like, there's that little wrench thing, and then over there is the tip icon. That's kind of interesting. Let me see here. Yeah, there's nothing really to see back there, I don't think. Oh, what's going on here? Looks like they have a construction scene. Something going on here. Maybe I can talk to this fellow. I say, good man, what's going on here?
I say, you! Get back! Can't you see there are men at work? Work, son! That's what you should be out doing instead of sitting on your can. Work! Work! Get to work!
Yes, sir. I'm starting to hear a common theme. I'll get out of your hair, sir. Good day. Keep building. I'll look for your progress later. Oils, natural oils. I wonder if canola gets dropped off here and gets turned into oil, maybe sunflowers. Hmm. We'll eventually find out. Well, I really don't know. I think I'll just continue on around. I think I'm still going the right way. I wanted to make kind of a loop. Yeah, cross field number 19. I gotta say, the graphics have improved a lot over some of the older versions. What I don't know is if improvements have been made here that, oh, there's some buildings over there. My goodness. You know what? I'm just going to zip over there real quick because I'm curious to see what's there. Yeah, I wonder how I get there. Maybe it's just going around here. Thing about a 4X map is it's so huge. It can take a long time to explore. It can take a long time to get to one place or the other. Maybe I turn in here. Hey now, do I go through water? Or is a bridge gonna suddenly... Whoa! Hmm. Okay, folks. Atomic, hopefully it won't leave a vehicle floating. Okay, looks like we're going through just a little bit of water. Alright, that makes sense. Almost looks like the road kind of continues up into the trees, maybe. Wow, this is a huge area. Massive grain bins or something. I wonder if this must be a sell point? And you know, I'm probably not supposed to be driving back here, but what can I say? If there's a room, I'm gonna take it. And it looks like this little Jeep Atomic has us outfitted in is perfectly adept at sneaking around. Whoa, except that ain't gonna work. There, let me get me out of here. Except I do wonder where the tip point is. That's kind of an output point right there. Aha, maybe it's over here. Yeah, that's a massive elevator right there. Guess I can look up. Very cool. You know, sometimes when these models are made, we all know this is fake, right? And we suspend our belief for just a little bit. But this here has a regular old elevator, which takes a grain way up here, and then it has pipes where it drops it into all these various bins. Very interesting. And a lot of times when these types of models are made, they don't even have all the detail in them, you know, so they don't even look accurate, you know, when they're in there. And I don't know, someone an expert would have to say how accurate this is, but I do appreciate that it has pipes coming off of the elevator. Although if the tip point is here, I do wonder why the elevator is way back over here. It could be there's just something underground that takes it there, some underground conveyance system or whatever. But this has to be an area where we tip something. Hopefully we don't have to buy it, because this looks like it would cost an awful lot. Okay, that's where I am. Boy, this thing is so huge. We maybe can just look over here. Someday, yeah, beyond those trees over there, on the other side of them, I presume, is those other two fields, or are those two fields just big fields, and that's all right. Kind of like it that way. All right, back over the river and through the woods. Except we left Grandma's house in the past, back at the beginning, and she wasn't very happy with us. Seems like most of Hobo's Hollow isn't happy with us. All right, we'll head on down the road here. Let's open this thing up, this little Jeep that we have. 59. I wasn't even intending on coming down this road, but why not? It's interesting, the cars slow way down. Coming around these corners, it must be something with how the traffic system works. So I believe we are heading south now, and we'll go back over this river that we crossed earlier. Oh my. There's someone. Is he standing on the railing? Looks like he is. We better go see what's the matter. Sir, are you okay?
No, I'm so sad. I just want to end it all.
Oh, come on, sir. Nothing can be that bad.
I lost my farm. These two guys came out of town, atomic something or other, and, and they took my farm and stole it, and I want to end it all.
Oh my goodness. Well, sir, traffic is coming, so if you're going to do it, get it over with. I am so tired of this drama. Very sorry, sir, ma'am. We'll get out of your way. There's a lot of interesting folks we've been meeting here in Hobo's Hollow. I hope we don't see them again and again, because we got some work to do. Going along the other fields. I don't know if anybody watching this makes maps. I would be curious to know what... Oop, we just came up a rise, it feels like. What kinds of changes you've gone through in making maps. You know, it seems like a lot more stuff in here is placeable versus fixed. And there's a lot of options on what can be changed in a map like this, you know, while you're in game, you know, to where the player makes decisions on how things looks versus a mapper. So I'd be curious to know what mapper does versus doesn't do when they put together a map, you know, in terms of details. Now this looks like another tip point over here. Tip point for what? What's it called? Reverend Grain? Interesting. This is probably another, yep, it is another tip point here. At least they're named. Something Golden Field Grain Mill. Yeah, once again, I sure would like to know what you tip in each one of these without having to check and double check in the escape menu app all the time. It just sure would be helpful to have that. Oh, and here's someone we can talk to too. Hello, sir. Oops, excuse me. Didn't mean to get in your personal space.
That's quite all right. You'll have to pardon me while I stare at my electronic device and pretend to ignore you.
Okay, sir. Well, I'm very sorry if you're not able to talk to me.
Listen, son, I used to be the owner of this here grain mill, and for fun back in the day, we used to drive our cars right through here.
Oh, hey, look at the ad. 30 minutes have passed. I'm assuming everybody heard the ding. Anyways, yes, sir. What were you saying, sir?
I triple dog dare you to take your Jeep and catch air going through this ramp. I bet you can't do it. I did it with my Model T.
I'm sure you did, sir. But just for kicks and giggles, I will give it an attempt. Wow. Well, at least this guy didn't chase us off. He gave us a challenge. We're going to try it right now. I don't know how much space I need to get up to speed, so let me see here. Back up. Is that not quite lined up? I'm gonna floor it. I'll go through this weed patch. Come on. I can't tell if I got any air or not. Well, anyway. Oh, finally, the ticking is stopped. So I'm definitely over a 30-minute episode now. So I'm going to have to get to the end of this. But there's still areas to explore here. Where are we now? Okay, we're coming kind of along. We're still in the middle of the map, but I look how many areas are down there. It's just we didn't. I was trying to stay on the paved road. So, well, we'll just continue along. Apparently, there's a small lake to the south. And, oop, I can't even stay in my lane. Good thing there's no cars. We'll get down to the end here. Take a right. I think this goes... Are we going along our property? We are. Okay, to the left is the fields that we own. I think heading the other way, we'd go by that grandma-type lady that chewed us out for running over her mailbox. This is our big field. Atomic looks like he's taken all the bales off. Oop, what do we got in here? He's already taken all the bales off. I don't know if he's got them wrapped. He probably wants me to do some work in here, and instead I'm kind of just taking a joyride around the place to get acquainted with it. So here we go. Now that looks like sawdust, right? Yeah, so either pick up or drop off. There's a tip point. I don't know what this is. Maybe it'll give us some information. What does the exclamation point mean? Does it tell you something? Oh, sell wood. Well, I don't have any wood to sell, so... Okay, so this looks like some kind of a sawmill. And this, just looking at my little mini map, it appears there's something down here. Wow, that's a big old white... Is that planted over here? Or is that, That looks like it's just had lime put on. Alright, interesting. Somebody put on lime. Well, I guess what's interesting about that to me is that's an improvement. The other farmers that are on a map, usually they didn't do anything in their fields. I mean, you could see them grow a field or a crop come up, go down. I don't recall. Woo! What do we got here? We have somebody building something. Oh, and this guy here is going to walk right by him. That looks like the same dude we saw way down there. Well, hello, sir, ma'am, whatever you are. What are you doing here?
I'm hired here to build some things, and I work with boards all day, and I have a hammer and a saw.
Yes, I can see that. What are you building here anyways?
Um, I don't know as of yet, but it'll be very important.
Right. Okay, got it. I'm gonna go this way for the moment while you continue with what you're doing. This looks like a farmhouse. Oh, and there's a lady up there. Hello, madam.
Why, hello there, son. What are you all doing here today?
I don't know, ma'am. I'm just driving around the neighborhood to explore the area. I'm new to Hobo's Hollow.
Is that so? Well, you don't say. I'll have to cook you all a meal someday to welcome you to the neighborhood. But for now, I got to go shopping.
Very good, madam. Don't let me get in your way.
You see to it you don't.
Yeah, I don't know who that other fella is walking around. Maybe it's her kid. Whoa! What do we got going up there? All right, we're going to climb a grain bin. I did a little of this back in the day, although kind of in the area where I live, we're not known for having big grain bins. But I don't know. I always get a little nervous with the heights. Ho, ho, ho! Merry... Wait a minute, it ain't Christmas yet, is it? No, sir. Not the last time I looked, anyhow.
Well, I'll be up here when it is Christmas. You see to it you be a good lad and you'll get some presents.
Yes, sir. I'll keep that in mind. We'll take the quick way down. I don't know if Bubba Gump Farm Shop. All right. Oh, there it is. I see kind of right over here. There is a tip place. Okay, so this must be a sell point up here. I don't know if we have to buy it. Man, that looks like a neat roof on that building there. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Did I see what I thought I saw? I do. Wow, this is a citizen exercising his Second Amendment. Hello, sir. Who might you be?
Scram, kid. I'm trying to take out the fat man sitting up on top of the elevator. He's cramping into my territory.
What territory would that be?
We're in the chicken business, me and Joey Botchagaloop. Now scram before I fill you with lead.
Yes, sir, I'm a-going. There's some dangerous folks here on Hobo's Hollow, too. And I don't want to find myself aerated. So we're going to skedaddle and get on out of here. I wonder if those poor, poor people over there realize they have a crazed lunatic out in back of their barn. We are circling around our large field, and over here I think we get out of... Oh, I'm going to play chicken. Neener, neener, neener. Look at that. This isn't our property over here, but someday it will be. Once Atomic gets farming and starts making some money. Oh, I just realized I've used up my whole half hour and then some screwing around here, so I haven't even advanced time. So I'm probably going to have to do some work off camera. In some ways it seems unfair to take everybody through it because I'm still trying to learn this game. You know, this looks pretty decent in here. It's a good place to farm. Whoop. I think, yeah, if I go down this road. Oh, I almost took the stop sign back there with me. I think if I go down here, this will take us to the main entrance of our farm. Smaller road kind of in here, an access road. And I want to stop just to take a peek at this sign here, because Atomic did an awesome job making it. I gotta say, I think that looks pretty cool. A and A, AK, and Atomic. Looks solid. And it reminds me of the lone oak tree too. That he kind of put it there. That's an awesome job, Atomic. I do not have that man's talents for textures or doing artsy type things. He just does one whale of a job at it. Okay, I think I'm driving in the main entrance here after going on our circuit. This must be some storage. There's all the bales. Looks like I could wrap a few bales if I wanted to, but Atomic did a boatload of them, even has them stacked, which is pretty awesome. So I think the main entrance to the main barnyard is right over here. Last time I was in here, I don't think I even drove out here. Oh, and look at that. The gate is shut. Man, I can't even drive. It's like I had one too many root beers. So I'm going to get out here. Whoop, let me open. Oop, there, I figured out how to open it. Let me get back in my rig. And we're going to go park it. I see that's where to pick stuff up over there. I'm going to take us over here and just park this thing and put it away. Put it exactly where Atomic... Oh, if I can get it in there without banging into anything. I'll park it right where Atomic had it. He'll never know that I moved it. Never, never know. I'll maybe just turn around here and kind of tootle on over into the barnyard and see kind of what's up. There's someone in particular I know we need to meet over here. Well, hello, sir.
Hello, Buzz. Are you gonna introduce me?
Well, sure. Folks, this is Maynard. He is our hired man. He's standing right here instead of working. Maynard, how come you didn't open the gate? You knew I was coming in, and you made me get out and do it.
That's alright, Buzz. The exercise is good for you.
Maynard, have you done anything at all today besides stand right here?
Well, Buzz, I'm making sure nobody comes in and steals anything.
Oh my goodness. You see what I gotta deal with here, folks. Actually, it's probably time to go in and have some breakfast. And I see the old wife is sitting out there on the front porch. Hello, honey. How are you doing?
Have you made any money for me today? I have a lot of things at the store that I need to buy, and if you don't get busy earning money, I won't be able to buy them.
Yes, dear.
And come to think of it, last time you didn't make any money either. And I'm so tired of being poor. I can't stand it. I can't take it. And I'm going to have to sell the dog if you don't make some money for me so I could go shopping.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Atomic, I think we have our work cut out for us. Well, that's a whole bunch of silliness. I hope I didn't just turn everybody off by being a total idiot. Just wanted to have a little fun driving around Hobo's Hollow. I was hoping I could get to some farming, but I think I'm going to wait till next time or do a little bit of that off cam. Now that I've explored and seen kind of a little what's out there, now I have some idea of kind of where to take things in Hobo's Hollow, although I still got a lot more probably research and whatnot that I need to do. This is going to be definitely going to be a learning experience. So I've much overstayed my welcome. Thank you so much for giving me some time and for listening to all this drivel. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.